Well, hello Virgo. So, the song that I got as I was starting the video today was, what can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Heave ho, and up she rises. Heave ho, and up she rises. Heave ho, and up she rises early in the morning. Now, I didn't sing it because I like you people too much to expose you to that. But the feeling is this: a drunken sailor, there's that reckless quality to it, right? A man of the sea, and out on the boat, facing all the storms and the ups and the downs, there's a quality of uncontrolled, adventurous, slightly reckless quality to it. That is so contrary to who you are, Virgo. That is contrary to how you have lived your life, generally speaking. Again, this will not be for every Virgo. The Virgos that I'm reading for, as I was pulling the cards, was I feel that there are a group of you out there who have lived some things in your life that you're not necessarily proud of, that they don't really live up to what you were taught was virtuous or noble or good. That there is a part of you that is perhaps carrying some kind of guilt or shame around some of the choices that you've made. And we're not even necessarily talking really big, like, woo choices, but choices that just didn't align with that old part of you that had been trained to think that only this was good and that wasn't, right? We might even be talking about, you might feel ashamed because you failed your entrance exams to get into university, when the truth is you didn't really want to go anyway. It could be more. It could be, what do you do with a drunken sailor? It might be having lived a reckless youth, made, really quick choices about relationships. It could be things of that nature. But basically what it is I feel there is something for some of you that is holding you back because it's caused you to over-discipline yourself, and set up some walls almost as a reaction to that thing or that part of your life that carried that reckless quality to it. You might be going back over some things now, looking at it saying, well, if I hadn't done that, this might have happened, or I might have saved that relationship, or now I would have a home and a family instead of being single. There's all sorts of different possibilities that could be playing with you right now. What you're being asked to do is to check in with what some of the childhood lessons were for you around virtue, around what you should and shouldn't be doing, and what expectation you thought you had for your life based on what you experienced in your childhood, culturally, just individually within your family. You're being asked to really embrace the idea that we are all here to grow, that it's time for you to forgive yourself for whatever mistakes you think you've made, and that it's not time to hold a grudge. Whatever blame you want to place on yourself now, get curious about it, explore it. Use now whatever that wall has been to understand that there is freedom beyond that wall, and question it so that you can then move forward in blamelessness, and you can really let yourself embrace the truth of the fact that we're all here, we're learning and growing, we're going to make mistakes, and we're doing the best that we can at any given time, because if we weren't, we would have done better. But it's not about good and bad. It's about we're here to learn and grow. And in the process of it, sometimes we'll mess up spectacularly. And sometimes it will be just little things. And sometimes it will be little things that we think are spectacular. Okay? You're being told that grace is for everybody, no matter what. Okay? And you can lean into that. Grace, I'm going to read the card for you because it's brilliant. Grace is a smooth, easy, peaceful, and supportive quality. It flows naturally into us and through us. It's an experience of letting the benevolent universe take us through our movements and guide us with a loving hand. whenever you feel yourself going into blame, self-judgment, because I feel this might be coming up for you as you're moving towards your freedom, lean into grace. As we start changing our lives and deciding that we want to see it differently, we want to start making new choices and see things differently, the things that are holding us back will come up. They'll come up because they need to be challenged, understood, released in order for us to move forward. So as we're moving towards more joy, more fulfillment, more freedom, a different view of what our lives have been that has been restricted, you're going to notice what needs to be addressed. So when that happens, if the shame comes up, the judgments, the self-judgments, the self-criticisms, lean into grace. And remember, we're here to learn and grow. Just let it be. Don't get overwhelmed by the fact that these feelings are coming up. Yes. And intuition and creativity come up for you, which for me is very much the same frequency. And that, again, is allowing yourself to realize that you're more than just this body. You're more than this personality. You have a higher level of awareness that you can also lean into. And that you will get guidance because the universe is there for you and is there to guide you gracefully to your best landing. Okay? So as you're journeying through this, please notice one of the ways that you can work with this is notice when you get stuck on stopping yourself from thinking good thoughts about your future. Notice those sneaky thoughts that come in that tell you it can't be true. Yeah? Why not? Okay? Check into it. Get curious and lean into grace. Okay? That's it for me, Virgo. It sounds to me like some of you are really, really on a roll towards changing things, and that this can be the way that can help you, is letting go of any of those kinds of feelings that have been heavy and holding you back. Okay? Take care.